The reason why the narcissist moves on so fast from one relationship to another relationship is not what you think. You have been getting this whole thing wrong. Here you are thinking that maybe the narcissist is in love, maybe they are so infatuated by this new person, they love them so much and they never loved you and da 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 da, and you're beating yourself up and thinking that the narcissist found the love of their life and they just left you in the cold, and all of these emotions that you have. You should actually feel sorry for the narcissist after you hear the real reason why they move on so fast. The narcissist does not know how to regulate their own emotions. They have emotions, but they don't know how to regulate it. They live in total chaos. They live in regret. They're miserable people. To put it simply, they are miserable people. And if left alone for a long time, they are more miserable than they'll ever be. They're miserable than everybody around them. They don't know how to sit and just be by themselves. They don't know how to sit and just be happy and calm and cool and collected. They don't know how to do any of that. They have to move from one person to another person because the quickest they can get somebody to love them and admire them and shower them with praises and show them never ending love, the better for them. The reason they'll leave you really, really fast is usually when they finally figure out that you have figured them out. You know them really, really well. You can see right through them. You know how much of a sick person they are, a covert or overt narcissist, malignant narcissist. You know that they're weak. You know that they're cowardly. You know that they're evil. You have just figured them out. You know that. You know who they are. And now a lot of their lies and tricks and things does not really affect you anymore. Even though you're being hurt by them, they're cheating on you and all of this stuff, but they're not getting as much supply as they used to from you because now you know who exactly who they are. They let their mask slip off and you know who they are. So now they have to find that new fresh supply. But most importantly, they sorry about that. Most importantly, they have to do it really quick because they can't be by themselves for more than 2 seconds. Because if they're by themselves for more than 2 seconds, they have to think. They have to think and sit with themselves, sit with their own emotions, sit with who they are as a person, which is a evil, evil person, and they're miserable. It makes them even more miserable. So they have to distract themselves with a new person who's praising them and loving them and caring for them and doing all of these things. My sweater is like choking me. But yeah, if you ever wanted to know why the narcissist moves on so fast, you should actually feel sorry for them because you are much, much stronger than the narcissist. You can be by yourself and go through your feelings and feel your emotions and cope and heal. But the narcissist can never do that. They have to constantly run away from their problems and run away from their own thoughts and run away from the chaos that they create behind them. And when they get into that new relationship, it may be perfect at first because the person is giving them their all and loving them and admiring them and praising them and showering them with love. But pretty soon they're gonna sabotage that. They're going to mess it up, and now they have to run away from that person and go to the new person. That's a miserable life to live. So it's not because they found this new person who's the love of their life and they're going to finally be happy without you. It's actually because they can't sit with themselves for all the demonic evil things that they do to people and all the misery that they feel on the inside. They can't sit by themselves and really think about it or feel it or go through the emotions. So they have to find somebody really quick to distract themselves and have that person. They lean on that person for supply. They lean on that person to be able to basically help them live. And again, once the person figures them out, bam, they're out. They're out and on to the next one and the next one and the next one. That's why they have a lot of transitional, short-lived, toxic situations with everybody they've been with. And that's why a lot of them end up alone, because you can only do that for so long. Maybe you're young now and you have looks and you have strength and energy and money, but it's going to run out and nobody's going to want to deal with you when you're at a certain age and still being a narcissist. That is why a lot of them will DIE by themselves in nursing homes, in hospital beds. Trust me, I worked as a nurse in the hospital for years, and I saw a lot of narcissists who would come into the hospital and have no visitors, literally no visitors. And I'm sorry to say this, a lot of times is men. A lot of men come in the hospital and they're there for a week, 2 weeks, and not one person comes to visit them. Why? Because there's a good chance they have effed over every single person who has come into their lives. And so now they are down and out, and nobody's there to sacrifice their time to go see them. So watch out for those people, and don't feel bad when they move on really fast. It's not because they're happy, it's because they're hiding something. And that thing is their emotions. Follow for more.